Hello and many thanks for joining me for another Somerset Real Ale review of me, Elvis. Now, Chimay Blue, although it doesn't look very blue on my camera. Trappist beer, my first Trappist beer. I bought this in Waitrose and I want to get some sort of Trappist beers in because I want to build up to trying the Rochefort range, mainly the Rochefort 10, because it's been recommended to me by my good friend Dave Dowling of Urban Viking Real Ale Review, or Urban Viking Ale Reviews. Try and get that to focus so you can actually see what's written on there. It's not going to focus. This is quite a widely available beer. If you've got a Waitrose, now there we go, you can read what it says now. Quite a widely available beer in Waitrose. Yeah, so I want to try this. I saw Real Ale 140 review this beer, Chris, and he said it was quite good, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's a 9% ABV, 330ml bottle. Trappist monks in Belgium. Nice little bit of smoke. Nice crown there. It's currently May the 11th, and it's absolutely freezing. There's a bit of water in that glass, that's no good. It's absolutely turned freezing outside, so it's really want to get some sort of warming beers in. So this should do the trick, hopefully. Wow, there's a nice head building up on this beer. Hopefully I should be able to get it all in there, actually. Wow, what a head. I don't know whether it is bottle conditioned or there's yeast sediment in there, maybe it's unfiltered. It's really fizzing. I didn't expect it to fizz that much. It's almost jet black in colour, but it's kind of, you can see a sort of bit of amber light getting through there. There's a slight bit of carbonation in there. Nice sort of two-finger tan coloured head. It is dying down quite rapidly. Surprising for a 9% beer, there's quite a lot of head on there. Sorry, I keep mentioning head, sorry. Let's get a nose in. Oh yes, now, it's real rich and fruity. And but there's also a real sort of clean flavour to this beer, or aroma to this beer. Fresh aroma, like is it like a spring watery sort of aroma? Not that spring water smells, but it's almost grassy and floral. You can pick out that kind of very, very muted bubblegum and banana-y flavour you tend to get with, I've had other Belgian beers and it tends to smell a bit like that. Slight sweetness. It smells very good, very good. I'm going to go for it, I think. Let's dig in. Cheers, everyone. Oh, it's a sipping beer. Definitely a sipping beer. It's very, very rich. There's a huge alcohol burn on this beer. You can feel it warming you, which is nice for the cold weather. We actually turned the heating back on. It was that cold today, so this is very welcome. There's a lot of carbonation in there. A lot of fruit in there. It's almost got an aniseed quality to this beer. It dries your mouth. It's not a refreshing beer, this. It's made my teeth dry. Wow, this is unusual. The carbonation makes it slightly easier to drink. But I have to say, it's once again, it's not quite the sort of beer I would choose to drink. It's far too rich for me. It is very complex. It's very full of flavour. It's very interesting. However, I just think, however many of these Belgian beers that I drink, my palate just hasn't adjusted yet to the power of them. I reviewed the Quack, and I've been told that's just a great beer, and I just couldn't appreciate it. It was just too rich for me, too sweet. And I think, once again, this beer has done the same thing to me. Its syrupy sweetness, the carbonation kind of numbs it a little, but this is going to take me a long time to drink. It's not thirst quenching, it's not what I look for in a beer, which is a shame, really. I'm glad I reviewed it because I wanted to try the style, but this is not a beer for me. I do recommend you go out and try this beer, because I think you can tell it's a well-brewed beer, well-crafted beer, but for me it's very hard to drink, and for that reason I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. It's a shame because, like I say, there are a lot of flavours in there, but I just find it so hard to drink. The Trappist logo certifies that this ale is brewed in the Trappist Abbey. I won't read all about that. Chimay Blue expresses the full power and complexity of a well-balanced Trappist beer, and then the ingredients are there. Try and find a website on here. I don't think there is. Oh, www.chimay.com. It's worth trying this beer, but like I say, it just isn't for me. It's just not a beer for me. Thanks for watching. Love to see your comments in the comments box, and hopefully you'll join me again soon for another review. Cheers.